Hello, my name is Grace Oasis, and I will be running for the candidate for Fountain Valley, the city, and it's located in Orange County, California. So I chose to focus on running for the city of Fountain Valley. It's a 4-year term, and its council members make decisions that directly affect how the city runs. So this presentation will cover what the office is and how I'd get the ballot, and who might support me and whether I'd actually be running. So the office and what it does. The City of Fountain Valley Council has 5 members elected at large, and they oversee city policies, the budget, the public safety development, parks, and basically the general quality of life and their issues. And they work with the city manager to run a day-to-day operations, and it's not a big flashy work, but it affects the residents and it's very close and with the city and its members. So how to get on the ballot and have become official candidate, I would contact the City of Fountain Valley and the clerk during the nomination period, and the clerk is the local elections official. I'd basically schedule appointments and pick up the nomination papers, fill out the declaration of candidacy, and basically return everything before its deadline. I'd also complete campaign finance forms and also follow the state election rules and the paperwork that is all listed in the city's website, this website, and this PDF, which describes the election notice and information that I would need when registering for the Orange County Candidate Patrol. So why I chose this office and the city council and not the Congress, it basically has a direct impact on the local quality of life. So the people in specific. So it ties to my interest of urban planning and um and and the urban design, community planning, and public services. It was realistic and practical decision. So the local government has more direct impact in traffic development, safety, and neighborhood services, and in how the community grows and works, and it's a sensible entry point into the public services. So getting help from political parties, even though the city council races are officially non-Spartan, but the political parties still will get involved. And I chose the Republican Party of Orange County. Um, but the groups would be a part of it with the Democratic Party of Orange County or the Republican Party, and they make big differences by pointing their voters toward endorsement candidates and recruitment training, which is all very important. So for the interest groups, PAC and Super PAC, so the interest groups can also offer influence on a local race, the teacher associations, and so this would be the site that I would be looking into to where the California educators, because that would be a passion of mine. The PAC can donate directly, while the Super PAC can spread independently, and both of their support matters because it increases the visibility of funding and it signals the voters where I stand and where my major support and stand goes to. This would be a site that the California Real Estate Politician Committee, Federal California Association of Realtors, things that I have to sign and be a part of, and a lot of like numbers of money and statements of the years and periods. And I would be locating this. So who I would try to support and try to get support from my campaign, mainly the groups that are most likely to support me in major local party organizations, education focus groups, and community or housing organizations. They'd be a big help. They'd help with volunteers, campaign mailers, and basically getting my message to the voters. And and their backing also gives voters a reason to trust my positions. So in the interest groups of PAC, a local teachers and education society would be important, the realtor housing PACs, and the potential environmental or community groups that would be important. And then also youth and local chapters that endorse the city council and the candidates. For my campaign strategy, how I would run my campaign, the three major things would be target the voters, the message, and the tactics that I would go into. So my campaign would focus on simple local priorities, safe neighborhoods, smart developments, cleaner public spaces, and support for families and youth. I'd want to spend most of my time meeting residents, going door to door, showing up at the community and the events, and using online reaches to allow my voters to support me if they would believe that I would be focused on their practical issues instead of the political drama. Lastly, a reflection on if I would run for office. No, unfortunately, I don't think I would actually run for office, but I definitely could see myself um serving in the community through my professional work because I'm passionate about architecture and housing, and for volunteering in specific areas. I would definitely serve my community in the church with my time, talents, and treasures. Um, if I would run for office, I'd probably like to do something very small and something very close knit with its community, touching people's daily lives rather than something very big and very very politically affiliated. And that's it. Thank you for listening.